Ryan. So you're gonna get it like this. This is the top. The bottom will be all flat and greasy. Just unwrap it. You don't need to save the juice or nothing. Oh, now suddenly everybody wants to watch me. All right, so, Ryan, this is the top half. See how that moves differently? Come over here, Jazz. It's 2 pieces of meat. So here's the top fat part, and here's the lean bottom part. I want you to cut it like this. Start on this edge, this line. You got a good angle there? All right. You're just gonna start on this line here. You're going to keep cutting until you get into this piece. Because this top piece only extends to about here. Oh, she was going to film it. Okay, so and then I like to take this and separate at this point and cut this in half. More manageable pieces. And the meat, here, show this. The meat's really forgiving. You can like pat it down, everything, get it all pretty. Like that. Pieces in there. Now here's the only part that's difficult. You got 2 pieces here. See how they're separate? They go across like this, but see how it goes down? You want to watch that part. So get up under that fat piece, and it jiggles, so you can see how it's different. So I turn it back over because I want the pretty side up. I don't want the cut side up. And if it's falling apart, go a little thicker. And if it's tougher, you can go a little thinner. But you won't have a tough one, so don't worry about it. All right, see this little fat on the end here? I usually just take that little corner off. Here, I kind of go like this. I separate it so it's more manageable pieces. Over here, same thing. Okay, now let me weigh this real quick. Okay, I think I need 6.
How much meat is in a pan of meat about that size?
You can get 5 to 6.
5 to 6 pounds.
Okay, so here's the fat piece, Ryan. So you want to, the grain of the meat is going this way on this fat part. You always want to cut against the grain, but you don't want pieces that are this long. So I usually separate it right along the grain, turn it over, and take off this. There's a lot of excess fat on here. Just go till you get to the meat. See, there's still a little bit on there. Leave a little bit, it's okay. Same with over here. Just, if you don't see meat, keep cutting and just let the knife do the work. And see, now I'm down to meat here. See, I still got a layer of fat right there. See that? So I'm just going to take that off. No big deal. And it's easier if you go with the grain because it won't shred the meat as much. Okay, so this end piece, I'll just trim that up a little bit. Like that. And then we get a separate pan. I'll put this separate. Okay, so this one, I just cut, remember, cutting against the grain. This is the best part. This is the fatty part. Has the most smoke, the most flavor. And you let the knife do the cutting. Don't try to force it through, just saw. I like to use this cleaver because it just helps me pick it up and it doesn't fall apart. So here's the other piece, same thing. See the direction of the grain? You can take off that little bit if you want it, or you can leave it, it ain't no big deal. Same thing, just go with the grain, against the grain, I'm sorry. Cut these pretty pieces. And there, see the difference in the fatty brisket and the lean brisket. This has a much more of a smoke on top of it and a lot more fat within the meat. It's a much grainier meat. where this is a much finer cut of meat. But anyway, that's that. Good luck.